Have a mic. Oh, dear, we have a mic. Okay, so the mic's working. That's good. One sec. So, fucking hell, I did not mean to start with this much scuff. Firstly, holy shit, welcome in Raiders, I am so sorry. I never felt. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Secondly, okay, the mic is not dead. The USB hub the mic was plugged into is what's dead. But yeah. Hello, Sai. Hi, Neverfell. Hi, June. Hello and goodbye, Deep Dabs. Thank you for stopping by. Hi, Valen. Hi, Shadow. Did I miss anyone? Possibly. If I did, please do yell at me. But, mic is working in the sense that I pulled out the cable from the USB hub and I, like, unhooked enough of it to click it into the front USB ports of my computer. I'm gonna have to investigate the USB hub situation later. I have a feeling it might have to do something with the unknown USB device descriptor request failed that's showing up in Device Manager. What if I really quickly just told Windows to, like, not, you know? What if I just told Windows to not look at it? Oh. Oh, that ain't... Oh, no. Hold on, what the fuck? Okay, cool. So that's not the one. Okay, that's not working. Is this working? Oh, gosh, everything is breaking apart at the seams. Why is my... Power Toys is running. My numpad has just stopped working. Okay, it's back. Yeah, okay, it's back. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing. Now that it's no longer showing us borked, I'm gonna try plugging in the microphone back into the hub. I'll be right back. Holy shit, we're back. Okay. We are back. Oh. If I ever roll fem/fraud, I'm never rolling again and committing to that bit based. Okay, so the USB hub wasn't dead either. It just didn't initialize correctly for some godforsaken reason. I guess my computer just doesn't really like USB devices right in these days. I don't know what the deal has been, but like the USB DAC that my speakers run off of also has kind of just like only really turned on with my computer when the computer felt like it. So, hey, anyway. I'm here to go fast and wave dash and crank that car. So, with the technical issues resolved, Win 11, am I right? See, for the speaker thing specifically, Win 10 did this too, I'm pretty sure. So it might be something with a specific DAC I have being kind of fucky. Anyway, not sure. Good. Right, the game is launching, and I'm going to also pause the BGM. Why is the BGM not pausing? Thank you. Oh, that sounds good. Okay. I'm gonna go into the settings first, and I'm gonna tell it to go... It is borderless. Okay, it just locks the cursor in. Cool. Do me a favor and do this. Okay, and why won't you just like... Perfect. And I'm gonna lower audio on my side and yours because holy shit, that's loud. Buffering like crazy, so I'm out. Take care, June. Not much to do in XR right now. I don't mind. I'm gonna fuck about. Even if there's like 2 or 3 tracks, that's fine. I'm gonna see how far I can take like the wave dash that everybody keeps talking about. There's like 2 cars. That's 1 more than I need. Okay. First things first. So that I can have my volume at like a reasonable level. And so that you can still hear what's happening. Once my OBS unshits itself. Here's a funny for you that you may not have had to deal with before. When the Alt-Tab menu is up, OBS is perfectly responsive. As soon as I let go of it, OBS starts lagging again. Sai, I'm guessing you've done pretty well in terms of food, and that's what that means. Anyway, that's not enough cut on the desktop audio, so I'm gonna lower it a little bit. Yeah, okay. And I will just actively be monitoring, like, the game's volume levels every few seconds when OBS remembers to update. Also, TAAU? No. TSR? No. DLSS? Lol. No. FSR2? No. XSS? No. Yeah, cool. Okay. I don't get to have FXAA, do I? Screen sync. No, thank you. I have my external frame rate cap. You can see it in the top left. It has defaulted to high besides medium motion blur, which I would normally turn off, but I'm willing to give it a chance. I'm willing to say, you know, grip, but the UI doesn't look like a 2009 mobile game. I know, right? It's actually just a really fun UI to move around. And they don't use, like, left face and top face buttons for some reason, you know, square and triangle. Work in progress playground, demo racetrack, work in progress racetracks. You know what? I will take it. This is fun. Saigon Tempest, and I can't pronounce that company's name, Mirage. I remember the Tempest. I'm pretty sure the Tempest is a returning one. Mirage might be, but I'm not sure. Doesn't look like it. Resolution scaling, which doesn't make any sense to have or have FXAA in. There is no... I didn't see a separate anti-aliasing option, so I was just assuming the worst. I've gotten so used to, like, the anti-aliasing and res scaling options just being bundled together, which is not a good thing. I'll take the idiot first. First race, it might have been pixel filtering. Oh, maybe. Shit. I'll look after. I remember the controls, and there's a perfect launch in this game too, right? Oh, okay, we got a hard stutter as soon as the race went. And that's the jump button. Okay. Square, kinda just like... Oh, okay, stutters, but I'm guessing that's just shader compilation. Yes, I know how to use pickups. I mean, I guess if someone hasn't played the game, right? What? I don't know where I'm going, by the way. I'm just fucking about. I'm genuinely not even bothering to learn the track right now. Okay. So, speed pads have been replaced, it seems, with these, like, speed zone looking things. That, I actually kind of appreciate that. In the sense that... Okay, cool. In the sense that, oh, no, it's just crank left and crank right and crank upwards. Okay. Want to hear the game more? Sure thing. Let me... I also have to balance this with my volume. And also, pixel filter strength. Nope, that's just crunchy. That's just making it crunchier, which I do really respect, actually. Yeah, I very much appreciate the, would you like to crunch your game? Okay, these are relatively vague settings, but... I'm guessing apply only goes for, like, the which windowing mode there is and what the resolution is, but still. Okay, so the 3 upper face buttons are, like... Which direction would you like to crank it towards? Which... I can work with. I'm not complaining. How crunchy can you get? Oh, quite. Let me show you. Pixel filter strength. Send it. Behold. Crunch. Use it to drive on walls and other surfaces. Yep. And use the top 3 face buttons to crank or jump. So you can do this, basically, to get onto a wall. Anyway, I can't see shit. So, as much as I love it, Sasa Readout 2, real. I mean, it's also on my laptop. Like, the reason Sasa runs Readout 2 like that is because I told her, hey, you know, this is how I make it run on my shit-ass little laptop. And it works, you know, it becomes vaguely playable. Also, yeah, the crank mechanic actually works. Like, in terms of... It makes sense. The map tells me when I might want to use this, in a way. Like, here, for example. Or, you know, there, for example. Or there, for example. You get the idea. That's not a blue shell, that's a named one. Cool. Do you quite like the boost sound? If you mean Firestorm, then yes. Boost is missing from the top face button a little bit, I feel. I'm going the wrong way. I missed a corner hopelessly. Okay. I just appreciate the way the new UI looks in general. The game is designed, it actually is. Oh, is mid-air control not a thing anymore? Do you just have to crank it? And can I use cranking to turn harder? The answer is probably not. Okay. Oh, okay, that counts as off the map. Cool, good to know. Turn, thank you. This took quite a sharp turn in the sense that, like, I went from second to dead last because I screwed up, but it was also a big screw up, so I'm not about to complain. And there you go, fourth. I kind of love that. And I like that about the first game too, in the sense of, like, you know, if you screw up badly enough, you just get, like, a race-ending mess-up. Oh, shit. And sometimes something like that happens, you know, you just kind of have to keep trying. The wave dash doesn't really work, does it? Well, it does, but not always, I feel. There's gotta be, like, a place for it. And I do understand correctly. Oh, midair! Okay, cool. Had not realized you can crank it in midair. What a video game. That makes me say such sentences. You handbrake to turn harder. Okay, okay, okay. I can work with that. I missed something there, didn't I? Well, it's not even locked on, but I'm just gonna send it in case I can... Uh-oh. Whoop. Okay. Right. Cool. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Wang. And then you land flat. And now you have a shield, I guess. This is more fun than I thought it would be. In the sense that, like, I was cautiously optimistic, and I was thinking, yeah, it's gonna be about as good as Grape, right? Right? I feel like once this is done, it has the potential to be a lot more fun than the original, which is, you know, what the sequel is supposed to be. Gonna hop over to Grib if you finish with XR too soon? Depends. I kinda wanna learn, like, the funny wave dash tech. I really want to learn the funny wave dash tech. Also, the whole crank thing makes for a really good solution when you do get stuck in a 90-degree angle. Ow. Okay, got punted into the wrong direction. Yep, hip fire. There we go. Right at the end of the race, too. Oh, and now you give me a firestorm. A really satisfying punch on the firestorm, by the way. It looks like 15 years younger than the original, even if it's actually, like, half that. Yeah, I'm also not gonna talk about the game DMing me. I'm guessing Neo is, like, extremely hard mode. Let's try the car that accelerates instead of the car that zooms. Oh no, you just don't get to spin your wheels at the start anymore. DMing me. Did I misspeak? I'm sorry if I misspoke. There is a considerable chance that I did in fact misspeak, but either way, we solved it, so. Oh, uh-oh. I don't have air control, I don't think. I don't think I have air control anymore. In terms of, like, rotating the car like you do in the first game by letting go of the throttle. I like the targeting indicator more. The targeting indicator in the first game is actually there. Which is not so much the case in this game. Oh, fuck you, car. Car definitely loves, like, spinning out at any excuse. Just because, like, you took a jump straight face does not mean you're actually going to go out of it facing forwards. Which is a little shitty, but not too big a deal. Especially considering, again, this is a work in progress. Accidental double crank. Oh, shit. Yeah, you don't get air control by releasing the throttle anymore. Where am I going? Oh. You can crank it midair? I mean, yeah, but if you need rotation, that's kind of unpredictable. At least it feels kind of unpredictable. I don't know. Maybe there's like a secret technique or something that I haven't understood yet. It is literally my first time trying this game, so. Okay, that went well that time. Okay, yeah, maybe. The recovery from losing speed is really good. Yeah. Also, yeah, handbrake doesn't really slow you down much. Which makes it less of a handbrake and more of a controlled drift, I guess. I'm sure you'll start figuring the crank out as you go. Exactly, exactly. Ooh, is that just an animation or does the shield actually take a moment to deploy? Because depending on if it actually takes a moment or not. Game did call it a drift earlier. Yeah, it said, yeah, like use the handbrake to go into a drift. There we go, I finally pulled that one off. I like the new shield animation. Oh, me too. It's just Is it just a visual thing, or does it actually take that long to deploy? Shields are different between cars? Okay, that kind of slaps, actually. Ooh, that might be a quick path. Or, well, relatively. Also, the music remains just as good. At least so far. Which I had a very slight worry for, but no longer do. I'm gonna burn these. Cool. Very close to a wall there, but not quite. Firestorm. Is it still called Firestorm? Is the boost still called Firestorm? I'm not sure. Turns out I just didn't like the Mirage's shield look. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, I gotta be careful with my line going into that jump. I'll hold on to that shield. That's pretty helpful. Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about losing air control completely. But otherwise, yeah, I like this. Get launched, idiot. How far ahead is the person in first? Presumably quite a bit. Fucking pie chart shield. Does the Saigon have the OG looking shield, or is it also has it also been updated? Yeah, okay, so cranking absolutely does not rotate the car in terms of, like, you know, like in a steering sort of way. And this is the second time this has happened exactly at the end of the race. So, in a way, I guess it's good to know that, like, the same frustrations as the classic grip are still here. It's angular. You know what pie charts are called in French? Camembert charts? What the fuck? I'm gonna keep doing this until I don't get screwed over right at the end. Okay, so the perfect launch mechanic is gone and you just hold the throttle. That feels like a little bit of a downgrade, if I dare say so myself. I don't know. Am I weird for that? I might be weird for that. Okay, so there's definitely a shorter route. Despite that one having all the boosts on it. Let's hope that that's only gone because of the demo. Considering with how much more power I launched this time round, I feel like it might be intended. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool, so getting shot by the raptor can actually, like, really screw you over. Good to know. How the fuck did I pronounce it that way? Perfect launch was way more fun. No, I agree. I love my, like, the sci-fi racing games with perfect launch mechanics. Now we got some fucking speed going, and had I jumped there, that would... Oh, okay. Cool. Had I jumped there, that might have actually taken me to the, like, that upper little boost platform. Have y'all seen the hideous Ferrari electric SUV? I don't think I have. Do tell. Oh, and now you target the guy. Okay. Oh, it's so much faster to just go around. Okay, cool. Good to know. Look up Ferrari and Lucio. I'll take a look after I finish this race, depending on how it goes. Overall, I like XI so far. The first impression is really good. Yeah, it's making a great first impression. I'll give it that much. I still do a lot of dumping power-ups, which is fine. I still have like my usual fun. The crank mechanic is more engaging than I thought it would be. So again, at least for like a quick first impression, I'm enjoying it. There's another faster route, isn't there? Dang it. Looks like a really ugly semi-hatchback or some shit. What? Close enough. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just really slow to through that section. There's something I need to figure out so that I can hold my speed better. I should have... What if I... No. It was worth a try. I let my habits take over there, but like not taking the boost section is just so much faster. There's definitely not as much need to hold on to a shield anymore, but at the same time, if I do dump it, that's when I'm going to need it. It's a 5-seat Ferrari, which is apparently a first. That isn't necessarily a good thing. Oh. Okay, so L3 is a brake. If you click in the left stick, that counts as a brake, apparently. R, thank you. Ow, no, please don't. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's any potential to be had here in terms of me figuring out a faster route. Might take third if I'm a little lucky, but nah. Yeah, okay. No, cool. Let me look it up. Oh dear. You know what? I don't hate it. I actually don't hate it. Like, it's not a gorgeous car by any stretch of the imagination, but like, I don't hate it. Let me see the work in progress stuff. Come on. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, but like, I don't despise it. The rear looks like they imprisoned an actual Ferrari in there. This website's hate mail game is insane. This looks like it can be an... Oh, also, they redid how Hydra works, which is good. This looks like it's gonna be a super enjoyable track when it's done. Just from like the little scattered things left and right at the start. It's like, okay, I see what you're going for, and it's this. Alright. I support it. I support Grip's wrongs. Like, sure, it's technically like a prototype, right? But effectively, also that crank there just felt natural. That was just great. That was amazing. Oh, yep, okay. Yeah, I love this. I much prefer this track to the previous one already. This is great. I accidentally picked up another raptor by being tossed into it. This is definitely a wave dash type track, yes. Braking is detrimental in this game. Interesting. Because, like, in the previous game, if a missile was coming at you, you could brake and it would reduce its impact. So I was thinking to myself, you know, what if I broked? And turns out it just slows me down and makes the missile flip me, so... But yeah, definitely like the long straightaways could make this very wave dashy. Not that I actually understand how the wave dash works though, not gonna lie. Whoa! Okay! That was fucking sick. Hold on. Boink. I had an idea and I kind of borked it. What? My theory is that the Lucha is similar situation as the Aston Signet a decade ago, where it's not necessarily there to be a Ferrari anymore, so this will bring down the company's overall emissions, I guess. Aston didn't make a car, they just bought Toyotas? Holy shit. Aston Martin slander in my stream chat. Love to see it. Yeah, also, big shout-outs to New Hydra. Holy shit, the New Hydra is good. Yeah, the New Hydra is real good. It's like a slower version of the big line thing from the previous game. I love that for it. It even doesn't necessarily blow up against the ground and will just like glide against it. Thank you for taking care of that for me. They bought Toyota IQs, changed the bodywork, and that was it. Oh, I remember. Now I remember what the Aston Signet was. Yeah, we talked about it at some point. Definitely on car. Yeah, okay, I'm still unsure about the wave dash. They needed to lower their average emissions to be allowed to continue existing. Damn. It's still a Hydra and it'll keep missing. Yeah, but this time it actually has a chance to hit. Can I begin to explain how huge that is? What do you mean it has a non-zero chance to actually hit? That's huge. By Hydra standards, you know? It went from a throw away instantly to a throw at an opponent instantly. Which, again, by Hydra standards, that's a big upgrade. Oh, shit. Okay. Maybe shouldn't have done that. Definitely shouldn't have done that. Deeply regretting doing that, actually. Can I please have some grip? Thank you. Also, very, very small, like, steering adjustments that don't screw your car over. Amazing. Oh, tight space. Okay. The devs definitely haven't lost their touch in terms of track design. If anything, I say they've gotten wilder. Oh, ow. Thank you. Yeah. Get a grip XR for real title drop. Game looks a lot better in terms of track design. Game looks phenomenal in terms of track design. I am having the time of my life. The actual, like, usable width of the tracks and not flying off every other corner if you don't nail it. Which is not so much the case in Grip 1, I guess, but... like, at least once you actually get a grasp of how the game works. Ooh, that was a tight line through there. I can't believe I did that. Oops, someone spun out. Cool. That was a left crank, actually. A lot less wide, flat areas. True. But, like, in a good way. Also a lot fewer. Sorry, I'm gonna be annoying about that. What is my car doing? Thank you. There's still a little bit of, you know, what is my car doing, but... Will it or will it not have Yuri Industrial or something to make up for it? This is an important matter that makes it either abysmal dog shit or absolute cinema. Well, the Industrial Revolution happened, so now that we have Yuri Industrial, we need to have, like, I don't know, yaoi programming or something. Yaoi software offices. Some of the tighter spaces definitely feel like funky AF to cruise through, but that's not a bad thing. Old McYowie had a farm. Yaoi Agricultural. There it is. Yep, that's the one. You got it. Yaoi Agricultural. Hey, Atlan. I am hard stuck third right now. Fourth. I love the track design. Genuinely, these are really, really fun to F around in. I don't know, I think I'm just gonna keep running around them until I get good. Off my call? Good. How do you feel? Oh, okay. Magnetic field bullshittery. Got Cat to come sit on laps and I have an excuse to not move? Perfect. Movement is overrated anyway. Or moving. Hey, you slow down. I did read it correctly, I just didn't act upon it correctly. Interesting. You know what? Yeah. Screw it. I'm just gonna say the mechanical depth is here. The skill ceiling is gonna jump so high with this game. It's gonna go even higher with this game. And it's gonna be wild seeing the whole thing take place. Also, wow. The fucking grav whiplash thing. Phenomenal idea, grip devs. Genuinely phenomenal idea. I love it. Even if I can't see shit. Even if I have no clue where I'm actually going. Oop, and there goes another, presumably. Yep. And it's thrown me the wrong direction. Thank you. Second attempt got it. Or did it? Yes. Okay, cool. That missed horribly, and though to be fair, I was extremely far from any viable targets. Cloak is missing. Wait, oh, from the, like, power-ups, or what? Base might be the time slaughter that makes sense. What is this track? This track is called Cables, and it's kind of just a little bit... It's definitely experimental, but in a way that I really appreciate. It's like you fly off the track, and then you get, like, mag-lashed back onto it. Or some shit. And I can't help but love it. It's kinda sick. Also, yes, you can actually crank it to, like, hitch off of the boost path. That's so good. And when I say crank, again, that's not a euphemism. That is the actual name of the game mechanic. Right, please bring me around in the correct direction. Why are you like this? Oh, equating power-ups to Titanfall 2 classes, I see. What did the devs smoke and can I have some? I don't know, and maybe. You'll have to ask them. Yeah, it's just the last, like, maglash thing, or whatever it's officially called anyway. That is kind of screwy, but the rest of this is good. For a work-in-progress track, like, I would just give this textures and roll. Well, again, as soon as that last magnetic hook thing... Oh! I did not realize there was another one of those there. Car, please, thank you. I was like, do I suck at this game? Absolutely. To a greater degree than I sucked at the previous one. But, like, this is fun, so... My only complaint is this cable here. No, not this one. The last one. Not cable. Whatever it's called. Yep. You can just, like, grab a boost. And then once I get to here... It threw me in the correct direction this time. I didn't have a guaranteed respawn. Me, when I get bored while going 600 keep each, I do a bit of pole dancing mid-race. I want to try this again, and I want to see if I can actually get, like... If I can convince that last one to not throw me off the track every single time. That might be a strat. You know, if the car would start turning within 2 business days after I told it to, instead of like fishtailing over to the other direction. Of course, I'm nowhere near sure what the optimal route through here is, right? But I tried to crank it in the correct direction. I really did. Please don't judge. I find it funny how you almost immediately rode off the other car. Acceleration. Acceleration funny. And also acceleration kind of patches the skill issue a little bit. I don't know if I should be letting go of the throttle at all. I'm guessing it doesn't make much of a difference, if any. But it would be funny if it did. Yep, that puts me in a much better line through here, which is a decent start. Oh, come the fuck on. I'm gonna get cabled, aren't I? No! Holy shit, it worked. Caterpillar versus Apple iCar. No, nothing like that. It's just that this accelerates. Okay, so the shield does instantly deploy. Good. The animation is cool, but the shield instantly deploys instead of waiting for the animation to finish. Perfect. That was pretty much the only thing I had like a slight concern about. Not this time, asshole. Okay. I can't really use either of these against the opponent up ahead. Oh, there we go. Okay, you're definitely going faster than me. That may have been a firestorm, though. Bring it round. Why would you do this to me, car? Okay. I'm second, but oh god, by quite a bit, too. Yeah, I still have no clue what the fastest route through there is. Uh-oh. We're good. I just don't trust that one thing in the whole track. Out of the entire layout, that's the only one that I don't trust. Has anyone seen the horror that is the Phasma Animations update? No, I don't touch Phasma at all. Like, technically I own a copy because someone bought me one ages ago, but it's not like I ever... Ow. It's like I tried, you know? I really tried to like the game because I wanted to play it with that friend at the time, but... Come on! I didn't do anything wrong there. Like, if I'd screwed something up, then sure, punish me, but like... You show the pie chart shield and you assume that there's... The shield on the iCar works because when any sort of projectile is about to hit, you show the pie chart shield and assure them you're just a shareholder, so they just kill themselves. Shadow 2026. I can't even argue with that. You've destroyed my left wing. You have defeated me in honorable debate. Congratulations. That might be a route. That might actually be a route. I'm not sure though. Bleh. Yeah, you have straight up just out-debated me. Anyway, yeah, the one thing is that it definitely doesn't really feel like how well I race affects my final position too much. Like, this was my best run, and I don't know. It doesn't feel like it was any faster than the other two if they hadn't had the force respawns. I don't know. I realize that I probably just kind of suck shit at this game, though. This is the, like, playground level, right? Oh, I see how it is. Okay. We're gonna be here a while. That's one. I missed. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. That's a prototype. All right. Where am I going? Back down is the answer. Cool. Uh-oh. Get me on top of the thing. No? Okay. Right, hold on. What if I... Yeah, okay, cool. What if I didn't need to? What if I could turn? What if my car had handling? Shocking concept, I know, but like, please do try to envision it. Okay, that didn't work. But that did. Awesome. You don't need to crank it every second, but it's fun. You can just like rotate really hard. You can turn your car into a tumbling wreck. Who doesn't want to turn their car into a tumbling wreck, you know? Okay, there's definitely some like some competing, let's say, textures here and there. That was the wave dash motion, by the way. What, just spamming side crank? Oh, come on, I got that. Well, I guess I get to retry. Or do I? Yeah, kind of. Diagonally on flat ground. I see. Okay, so kind of like that. And spam that on flat ground. I see. This is not exactly flat ground, but you know, we ball. I see a lot of those and I just think to myself, how the fuck do I get up there, you know? Oh. This is great though, really. Where's this go? Finished that video. Oh. I don't think I mind not collecting those anymore. Yeah, okay, that did give me like a 20 kph bump there. I'll take it. I'll take the... It's like, oh yeah, here's the playground level. And by playground, we mean, you know, comically large open area. Insert joke here about how grip goes open world. This... Or whatever the shit people say. I don't believe in game journos. Anyway. Landed. Sort of. Kind of. Cool. Oh, okay. Grip Horizon 7. Holy shit, villain. Don't say that out loud. Someone might hear it. In other news, someone saw the generate button in Shotcut and thought it was for AI shit. Yeah. Yeah. Sadly, kinda just how it is nowadays, because sadly, in most cases, that is a reasonable assumption to make. I wanna get that. And I think I know how. The real Sonic Forces was the Grip XR we met along the way. Holy shit, okay. Also, yeah, handbrake doesn't really slow you down at all. Like, if I'm just going in... Oh, if I'm just going in a straight line and I smash the handbrake, no speed loss. No speed loss whatsoever until I hit a wall. Like... Yeah, no speed loss. It just holds 500. Not quite what I was thinking of, but you know. Oh. Oh. Okay, so a lot of those are really fun to aim for, though. And we're back here. Okay. Yeah, so the crank mechanic is definitely really funny. Yep, wall, yep, wall. And funny both in the sense that it's enjoyable, yes, but also in the sense that people are gonna do some crazy shit with it beyond just wave dashing. People are gonna figure out some absolutely nonsensical mechanics. Or techs, rather, for this mechanic. And I cannot fucking wait to see it. Maidens are fun fact. Not many facts about Maidens are fun, but I'm willing to listen. First turn definitely slingshots you when you counter-strafe it. Oh dear. Unintended way of doing shit. There we go. Give me that. Cranked it in the wrong direction. Okay, we have ad break in a minute, so... Counter-strafe versus no counter-strafe is like a half-second difference? Wild. Absolutely wild that the gap would be that big. What if I... Maidens are fun fact, Grip Flash? Yes. I am quite well aware of the Maidens are Grip Flash. I don't think that's gonna make it. Yeah, no. It was worth a shot. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna pause when the ads run, you know, as usual. But until then... Beat my PB by 0.1? What changed? Congrats! What changed? Bleh. I don't know if it's because I took a little break where I changed builds or both. Possibly both. Oh, okay. Cool. I will be right back and I'll do the double care package that Valen requested. Okay. Not so fun dull fact. My fucking legs hurt. So yeah, the reason I was a tiny bit late is because I was trying to stretch them out. Anyway, we got... Oh. Okay, cool. That was one of the movement things ever. So, when I paused... Oh, nice. And I was holding the brake, right? When you unpause, the game thinks you're still holding the brake, and I have fallen off because I demonstrated that. So, yeah, that's a thing. A very minor bug. I will not be able to... I'm not gonna pretend that I get that. Shut up. Does that say end of demo area out there? Fucking hold on. So. Crank onto here. Oh, okay, maybe not. Just crank that way then. Yep, end of demo area. Okay, that actually does just have a wall. Cool. I'm guessing the playground map is gonna get bigger then, maybe? Because it looks like there's a lot more stuff over there. Right? So, possibly... Okay. There I was thinking I was doing something. I understand that, like, the ability to count is... It's basically downforce, right? You need to be going fast to actually grab onto wherever it is you're trying to go. And that makes perfect sense to me. Once I've actually, you know... once I've sat down and come to terms with the concept, it makes sense. You go fast, you get downforce. Cool. No bats, sudden... Oh, new sentence. Where are you going? Oh, right, those. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now I get you. Please, it would be so funny. No? Okay, cool. I should have cranked. Okay, petition to name the cranks directionally. So that one of them is a crank and the other is a cronk. So that I can genuinely, unironically say that I cronked when I should have cranked. Or that I cranked when I should have cronked. Crank and clank. Maybe. I'm gonna just keep trying to get up there. I may have overshot a little bit. Not enough, actually. Holy shit. Kronk for the jumpy one? Yeah, for this one. Fair. Yeah, I can see it. I still can't believe the game encourages you to, quote, crank it. Incomprehensible post and yet complete Shakespearean masterpiece. Where the shit am I going? Also, yeah, you get 1 crank per airtime. I see. Or well, if the crank is what launches you, you lose both. If you're already in the air, you can use both. This makes sense to me. Not because I'm smart, mind you. You know, oh, that was a bit too smooth. The only thing that's missing is like a downward crank. It's like if I'm in the air, you know. You are smart. I try. But believe me when I say that on many an occasion I have been an excellent idiot. And on many of those occasions it has been completely intentional. Okay, I don't think there's any other, like, orbs left here. And yes, I will actually find them. Once I learn how to drive this car, it's over for all of you. Orb, orb. Or whatever the collectible things are supposed to be. Cool. Let's get the hell back out of here. From whichever direction I came from. Which I will confess I don't quite remember. But, you know. Oop, wall. Oop, land. Up? Oh dear, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. No, wait, we were here at the start. And I came from that way. Shit, yeah, okay. There it is. You went downhill to get here. Yeah, through here. Shit. This is going to be, I'm gonna keep doing this the wrong way until it works. Just getting that out there. You're gonna have to watch me be stupid. Why did I turn around? Right, that's because I came in incorrectly for how I wanted to crank, sure. Okay, that's just not enough. Cool. Fine. Is there an exit from here, possibly? Might just be. Uh-huh. Cool. Yeah, okay. That's not how that works. Yeah, I don't think crank is intended at all to be used as like a hop onto this area type thing. Dr. Gyro's new android is a VTuber. No! How will we ever recover? Bonk. Okay. Right. Okay, yeah, I see what Valen meant. Cool. Instead of finding like one of the shitty little tiny avenues that brought you here, why not just run back up the hill? And go back to the starting area through here. See, I got it eventually. Oh. Oh. Okay. Sure, I'll try that again with a tiny jump. There we go. A sequel to the hit movie Down. I believe you might have those backwards. Okay, there's a couple more from here that I definitely want to pick up. Okay, so the crank is usable as like an entering an area type beat, even though it arguably shouldn't be, at least by design. I don't think that's a bad thing, the same way that like wave dashing isn't a bad thing. There's 7 collectibles in this area, exit to next area. Okay, cool. I didn't even see that at the start. Okay, how far up have I gone? Nope, not where I wanted to. Awesome. Upside down. I don't know what to tell you anymore. You know what? Oh, right, I was upside down. It's a little bit random chance, in a way. Not in the literal sense, but in the sense of, like, which direction the crank is going to take you if you're not paying a lot of attention to which orientation you're at. So right now, I'm upside down. Oh, yeah, okay, that one doesn't have, like, the thing. How do I get in there? There's a different entry route. I do love the absolutely brutal acceleration on this thing, though. Shit. That one's the other one. Where else can you take me? Oh, there's one up there. Okay. This might work. It probably won't, but it might. Yeah, okay, it didn't. But that would have been fun if it worked. Is there like a weird jump thing you can do to get onto it? Oh, the bowl. Uh-oh. Not making it into the bowl. Still not making it into the bowl, but... now, if I do a little bit of this, I'm still gonna overshoot the ball. I should have jumped. Or cranked, or both. I'm not sure. Missed it again because of slight mistaken direction. Did I do the exact same thing again? I'm gonna crank to make up for it. I sure did. Girl. Please let me in. Thank you. Cranked wrongwards, indeed. Oh, that overshoots it wildly if you give it even a little speed. Okay. Cool. Good to know. Good to know I have no fucking idea how to get there. And once I do, I'm gonna see like the other route that leads to it, and I'm gonna be really upset at how I missed it. Thank you. The camera definitely gets a little bit too close when it tries to, like... No, the other direction! I have once again cranked it wrongwards. This remains a gigantic skill issue. That should do it, right? Yeah, that's doing it. Good. Consider, yes. Not doing it the wrong way, perhaps? Spell check shitpost, please. Oh dear, what happened? What happened? Cranking onto the wall, the entrance is in from the ground? I actually haven't found the entrance. Also, yeah, so that Phelan got a god roll, which is great, and also the fucking upside down car. I'm not gonna talk about the Reddit thing, I hate that. Nope. The circle? Oh! Hold on. I'm stupid. And let me show you how. Allow me to demonstrate. You see it? Frog. I get what you mean, Valen. Don't worry. However... Ah! Come on, let me... Thank you. Is there even another entry to here? No, there isn't. Okay, I thought there was, like, an entrance at the back of here that once I saw it would make me realize I'm being stupid, but there isn't, and you can kind of just, like... you can kind of just do that with the occasional weird thing. How to get up there? Grip XR scraping, yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a bit of a scrape. Oh, Dang, I may have fucked it. Oh yeah, I saw that one, don't worry. There was also a recent Microsoft one that was like, that was calling Windows the most open operating system. And it's like, I don't think that word means what you think it means, Microsoft. Sorry, Microslop. I gotta be correct with my wording. It might be the most operating system, if anything. No, it's not, because it's an inoperable system, and that is also part of its core issue. I just wanted to break a little bit. I'm being a little cheeky shit about getting that last one, I think, but... Right. And I got what I deserved. The limit is your imagination. Incredible, thank you, Shadow. Also, like, I can't look up and down, which is a bit iffy for a game like this, but... Okay, I have a vague idea of where I'm going. Macro slop at this point, yeah. Ironically said, imagination is what they lack, damn. Oh, nope, that also just throws me over to there. Amazing. Okay. Let's see then, shall we? So, regarding Microsoft calling Windows the most open operating system, it's like, come on. You're not even trying with that one. Oh! Okay. Just needed to see where the fuck I was going. And then, all of a sudden, my options made way more sense. Bonk. There it goes. I think that's this area, and there's two of them left in, like, the other. The one I like? Exactly. It's like calling Greece the richest country in the European Union. I can say that, I'm Greek. And if some idiot tries to tell you, oh, it actually is the richest country culturally, it's like, no. No. Like, it's one of the oldest. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Okay, there's nothing here. It's like calling Lithuanians happy. Holy shit. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, I'm gonna leave from this area for now, because I think I found everything there was. And like that bit I saw in the chromatic aberration was the green laser tower, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Exit to next area, once again. It's like saying Estonia is the most popular European country. Yeah, exactly. Like, not many people know it. It's just, Windows is not open. Right? And this is not the first time that a tech CEO has tried to pull this shit. Because, Jensen Huang, a while ago, this isn't the most recent thing, but it is a thing that occurred. When people were, like, making fun of OpenAI for, you know, not being open. Holy shit, thank you, Sai. When people were making fun of OpenAI for not being open, he was like, oh, it can be proprietary and open. It's like, no, those are two completely antithetical words. Like, either your tech is open source or your tech is proprietary. It is one of those two things. Which way, developer? 23? Oh, that last one is gonna be a nightmare to find, I think. It's like saying Dirk has no energy. Big Dirk energy. Probably the single redeeming line he said in the whole game. And even then, Hope was like, shut the fuck up, Dirk. And they were right. But it was kind of funny. I should not have cranked it. Also kind of lost track of where I am, not gonna lie. Bunk wall. The gaming market is gonna be shrinking. Yeah, thank you, Jensen. It's your fault. Like, you chose this. You decided this. Nobody else did. It's like you recognized you had a monopoly and you decided to just abandon it because, well, what are the others gonna do? Fucking buy Intel? There ain't enough ARC cards out there. Who's AMD gonna be, like, comfortably in second place with now? Sorry, I know I get a little bit emotional with stuff like that. A little bit tilted, if you will. Not like they're making more ARC cards anyway, so I've heard. Which is also a shame, because, like, the B580 was arguably the closest thing we got. Oh, no more consumer ones. They're making data center ones instead. The B580 was, like, the closest thing we got to a normal GPU in the past, I don't know, 6 years? When the fuck was 40 series? No, 40 series was 2022, right? Yeah. Only budget GPU, the only correctly priced GPU. Like, what is it? It's a 12 gigabyte punchy boy for 250 American bucks. How do companies see other companies go forward with an AI decision, lose like half of the business and go, yeah, we should do that too? Very, very simple. The companies that make GPUs and processors in general are just selling shovels in a gold rush. That's all there is to it. Some guy in a nice suit convinced other people with nice suits. Also true. And because a bunch of people find excuses to use AI for. My 6 gig 9060 XT was like 50 euros more than my 6 gig 2060 in 2019. Yeah. Yeah. Which, if you account for inflation, probably starts to look pretty good. The thing is, the 9060 XT is suffering from the same issues that, like, NVIDIA 50 series is having, in the sense of being still technically, besides the name being identical, it is less GPU, if that makes any sense at all. In the sense that, like, under any other circumstances, it would not have been called a 9060 XT. It would have been called, like, a 9050 or something. Is my point. I'm not sure where that last one is. The 50-year makes up the difference between EVGA mid-range and Sapphire flagship? Yeah. Or, well, it did, you know, when EVGA still made GPUs. EVGA were right. And I think they knew they were right. But what do I know? Because, like, you know why EVGA quit the GPU market, right? Or, well, the add-in board market, rather, for GPUs. NVIDIA? Yeah, exactly. It was because NVIDIA was treating them like dog shit. And they said, well, you know, okay, no more of that. We're not gonna take this shit. We're gonna leave. I still have no idea where I'm looking. Or where I should be looking for that last one, rather. But yeah. Remember, especially with, like, the past couple generations, AMD has kind of just been comfortably in second place versus NVIDIA. Radeon, specifically. On the CPU market, AMD has been absolutely balling, and it's just the new Intel. Which means, again, like, buying AMD today is the same thing as buying Intel in, like, 2018. Right? You know that you're paying more money to get the absolute best. They've not tried competing with flagships whatsoever. Yeah, because like the 9070 XT already rips like 310 watts by default. If you made a bigger GPU than that and you made it, I don't know, 350, how far could you push AT RDNA 4 compute units, for example, if they made an 80 CU card? Again, speculating, right? How far could you push, like, AT RDNA 4 CUs within a reasonable power limit? Like, if they didn't do it, they probably didn't do it because they knew it wouldn't be good. Or, well, good enough. It wouldn't be convincing. They could pull a genius move and make a good 12-volt high power connector. 12-volt high power is designed by spec to be shit. In the sense that 12-volt high power, in every context, the spec for 12-volt high power does not allow you to split, like, the power into different rails. Sorry, I was just sitting up a bit better. You are forced by the spec to put all 6 of the power pins in 12-volt high power through one rail. Or, well, behind, like, either one shunt resistor or 2 of them wired in parallel. No, sorry, yes. In the sense that parallel, sure, but that behind those 2, there still has to be one trace. They have to join back into one trace. By spec, by design. Ow. Making their own standard for it? Yeah, and then people are gonna start laughing at them and saying, haha, your cards are gonna catch fire. Oh. I may have reached a location. Just try 50 amps. I know, right? Just 50 amps. Just do 50 amps. Just 20 more amps, please. Yeah, pretty much. It's definitely not jump, yeah. But since I'm here, I'm gonna take advantage of it and see if we can find anything else that might be interesting to look at. A lot of the times there's really fun stuff out of bounds. Stuff like that. Or how we're technically now able to leave the demo area. Well, hypothetically. Crash Drive 2 OOB? Actually, don't remember. Oh no, I do. You just fall off the map and get respawned, right? You'll certainly not regret 50 amps on a wire rated for 9 at that. It's like, yeah, how can this ever go wrong? Sorry, the reason I'm jumping on the brakes is because I know that this is going to end at some point. There we go. At least it's not falling off the map. That's good. Yeah, it's kind of just like, how far can I go until I fall outside them? Wait. No, actually. Let's go back and hear me out on this. Except when you can find out-of-bounds spots that have collision? What? You just sit there for 15 minutes watching other people do the events? That's incredible. Oh, that seems intentional. Also not the most reachable. Unless... Which is what I did. Good times. Okay, so... This is the end of demo area wall from the other side, I think. Yeah, that looks like the gate. No, there's just... Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, that would put us back inbounds then, if I went through there. Surely wave dash? I tried it. I can't say I get it. I can't say that I get it. But, I'm gonna keep trying it, I guess. And then see if I can go... Oh, there we go. Now we've got access to some shit. Okay. So it's I have to go diagonal and I have to do that, right? Not quite, okay. Try 30 to 40 olives. Easy weeknight dinner. You will certainly not regret 30 to 40 olives. You will absolutely regret 30 to 40 olives. Oh shit, okay. Oh, I got respawned back and bounced. Fuck! Well, that was an inglorious end to that journey. And I still don't know where the last thing is. And I'm not sure how to feel about that. You know what? Fuck it. We know that this area has 7. I'm gonna see if I can just get them all before I leave. Oh, let's see if you get the combo. Oh, that kind of works, I guess. GG! I'm gonna take a little sip since you did do a water redeem. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Bonk. Screwed up again. Unless it makes it, it won't. Not the fucking silk creature. Care package? Well, I'm gonna... Look, okay, here's what we'll do. I kinda wanna call in on the 2-hour mark, right? So, I'm probably refunding that care package. But rest assured I will be making dinner after stream, so... And also taking a shower, so it's about as good of a care package as it gets. Are you happy with that arrangement? You will be getting your points back, so... 2. Good enough? Awesome. Boris at the steel factory when you ask him what he's making. Steel, bullet. Okay. And 3. And I already know the remaining 4. Yeah, that's all of them. That was all of them. That's what it does, yes. And the 5th. And the... I gotta get the jump. I did not get the jump. Okay, let's try that again. Bad aim. And also probably more speed. Whoop. Let me try from like here. What? Okay. Still HRT? I mean, yeah, it is still HRT. That's true. And the 6th. Okay, no land. Thank you. And then the last one wasn't too difficult. It was through here. And number 7. Cool. Now let's land it and get the fuck out and look for the rest. Blood on Neva. Okay, that one's too real. That one's way too real. I'm going to try to be a little quick, at least a little quick about this. Holy shit. Seeing this still kind of gets me in the way that, like, whoa, you know, big video game area. Okay, we have a few more. Wow. I say a few more, as if it's not a very specific number. Which I'm currently failing to calculate. 17, 16 more. More. That may have been the one that I was missing. That might have been the one that I was missing. That one there. Cool. Which you get to from here. 14. Whoop. Right, that one. Approximately this way. 13. What? 12. Metrocell, incredible. 11. That was an excellent crank, if I do say so myself. And yes, you can quote me on that. 10. Right, okay, I remember how to get that one. Gaming James, James channel, James, true. If you don't watch James channel for whatever reason and you do like any form of like getting shit that doesn't work to work, you're gonna love James channel. I have no personal affiliation with the guy, just really like his content. 8 more. Yeah, I'll go for you. Seven more. Oh, that one. Shit, right. Which is from here, yeah. And yeah, your max speed when reversing is like 200, so it's just about enough to like... If you spin out, you pop a 180 and you keep going. 6 more. What? Okay. Right, wait, I remember this. Or do I? Oh, camera, please stop being fucky. Yep. No! Eh. Okay, let's try that again. Stay up there, stay up. I screwed up. That one is harder than I'm willing to admit. I'm gonna be refunding that care package too, that one, for the same reasons why I sent back size 1, if that's okay. Oh, for fuck. I can assure you I will take good care of myself after stream, is my point. And we won't be going for too much longer, so... Why am I struggling with this one so much? It's like, even more dinner and... Okay. One does not simply outspin the spin. Oh, you'd be surprised. You know what? Fine. If you can convince me, I will actually go and have a fancy dinner. I am counting care packages. If I am satisfied by the amount of care packages, I will treat myself to a nice dinner. Not that I don't like my cooking, mind you, because I really do. But you know what I'm going for. There's 5 to go. And I know that some of them are around like the upper levels. Wouldn't it be so cool if I could look where I'm gonna fall? Yeah. 4 more. It has a 5-minute cooldown. Damn. Well. snipe the cooldown and spam it. 3. I maybe didn't want to fall off of that. Brit versus Greek cooking? Please, Outland isn't British either. Well, not fully. Nah. He's also from a place where people know how to cook. Oof. Ah! Don't represent, yeah. Dutch cooking ain't much neither. I don't know. I've never been disappointed. Convince me group moves, I don't know. Peak. Thank you, Shadow. That was incredible. And I don't remember where the last 3 were. So... back to looking, I guess. I mean, that was 1 that we've already got. Oh, wait. That's not gonna do it. Wait, what is it? Fraud/red, V2. Nah, V2's dead. Reconstruct what? There's nothing left. Oh, okay. That was something. Please land me where I want you to land me. Nowhere near. Reconstruct these. But yeah, Valen's right. You don't need me. You don't need to convince me on that front. Okay, we landing? We landing. In a location of all time. I see an orb. That is a good start. Oh, perfect. Okay. This is like an extremely good setup. 22. So just 2 to go. And I will confess, I don't see any of them up here, and I've fucking fallen and I was breaking. Version 2 worse than version 1, literally modern day programming. I can't even tell, like, I can't even tell you that you're wrong because you're not. You're right. That is actually just how it went. Well, okay, so yes, V2 is worse, right? In the sense that V2 was made for a different purpose, lore-wise, right? Because, like, right about when they made V1, it was made to counter the Earth Movers, and then the Great War ended. It was like, well, what the shit do we do with this now? And the answer is we have to find the cheapest way to give this frame a civilian application. Civilian application apparently means just strapping armor to a GoPro. And so the V2 model was marketed as a security bot. And failed miserably, to be clear, but like... Where are the last 2? We definitely have all the ones from the first area, I counted. Oh, fuck. No wonder the GoPro loses real. But yeah, so the V2 was basically sold as like a security model, whatever that implies. Figures it's shit if it was modeled after a cop. Yeah, that too. That too, in a way. Okay, cool. I'm kind of where I want to be, but I'm not sure that I'm actually in a place that has anything that I should care about. Fuck, 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 I should have stayed on the throttle. Okay. Right side crank, because I was upside down. And I flew off to a different direction. Security is closer to a PMC than a cop? Yeah, yeah. So, yes. However, however, funny. Anyway, yeah. So the difference between V1 and V2 is really simple. V2 has like much thicker armor. And therefore it doesn't get the self-healing thingamaboober that V1 has. And that is basically it. All right, there was one that was like a little bit hidden. And I still don't remember where the last one was. God dang it. Unless it were also like here. No, this is the hidden one, I'm pretty sure. Depending on where this spits me out, I think so though. Yep, yep. That is where I was expecting to be dropped off in. V1 is fucking balling and V2 is a martini in a class at the beach. Doesn't change the fact that it gets coin punched whilst yapping or for forever in 1-4. True. 1-4. Very, very true. V2's fatal flaw is not shutting the fuck up. And V1 exploits that flaw with reckless abandon, as it absolutely should. Come on, let me up. Thank you. So, then, the question of where the fuck is the last one? I have a suspicion. Not shutting the fuck up, not a single word muttered. Well, yeah, but it tries to like do dramatic shit and be like posing and doing like this little bow and shit. It's like, okay, V2. Last time I checked, I can heal myself and you can't. You clipped the fuck through the corner of that platform. I sure did. Oh, shit. Oh, dear. Okay. Right, cool. Let me see if I can find my way back up and find the alternate entrance into this level, or area, I guess. Please. Not quite what I was hoping for, but this might be a vantage point. It is not, in fact, a vantage point. In any useful manner. Great. So, there's, the only thing that's left that might be it is, this shit here. If I can get into there, that might be the only option left, but even then, I heavily doubt it for some reason. Do not learn from Gabriel Screamer, worst vehicle ever. It kind of just doesn't turn, you know? Gabriel Screamer, metal pipe falling sun. I think you mean, actually, no, I'm not gonna make that joke. It's a spoiler. I was gonna make a very spoilery joke, but I rethought it, you know? Like, yeah. It's like, I'm not wrong, but... It's like, girl, you played this on stream. Yeah, I know, but at the same time, it's like... I don't think anybody who wasn't here for that stream would want to see, like, or would want spoilers for a game that I'm not currently. Yeah. Well, found the little fucker. I saw it. Uh-huh. Okay. How the shit do I get up there? That's an orb. What if I climb on top of the orb? And then that should do it, hypothetically, right? Please hold, please hold, please hold. Fuck, I slowed down too much. Stone grinding SFX, okay. Crank. Crank. Oh, for fuck. Okay, cool. Crank that soldier. I'm just not sure. Oh. Okay. Right. So I didn't even need to be out of bounds to get... tiny little jump, my beloved. And we out of bouncing again. Ugh. Foreshadowing is a literary device? Wait, hold on. It is, isn't it? Anyway, I am not gonna put you through ads. I kind of just wanted to see, like, you know, both in terms of, like, I love the idea of, like, the work in progress playground, and I adore the new track design. But yeah, I was expecting this to be, like, just about 2 hours barely, and that's what it added up to. So I'm gonna just do this. You know what? Fine. Fine. I will accept it. It's also really unlikely. DM it to me. DM it to me. DM it to me. I want to see it. Let me very quickly rate out to filter by following. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't been able to raid into Oshio for a bit, so let's go say hi, see what's going on. He's got a whole new model going on, so I think you're gonna enjoy it, because I know I do. I think it's great. But yeah, I'm gonna be back for Friday. Movie night is actually gonna go back by an hour, and you will see why. This shall be announced very soon, tonight in fact. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. Have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day, evening, or night, whichever it may be. And right up until next time, stay sharp.